Hello, welcome to another episode of This, That, and the Other. Before I do my actual show, I wanted to go ahead and show this leader again because the last time I did it in full screen, it didn't show all the numbers. So I wanted to go ahead and do this again. This is a leader from England, Academy leader from there. And this is said to be leader from Rocky Horror Picture Show.
The 23.
This is the SMPTE leader that I talked about on my show last week. And this is the oldest Academy leader. And this is Academy leader that came after that. See all the various scratches in the writing. Looks like a radar. Usually leaders would end at about 3 or 2. You see the China girl between the 4 and 3. And that's what I was able to get off of YouTube on these number countdowns. Like I said, I featured them last week, but putting it in full screen, I couldn't get a full image. I couldn't. Not all the numbers showed up on a thing. I don't know why, but that leader was on the beginnings of films, and you did not. People did not see it unless you had a projectionist that showed the leader, or had a projectionist that just basically was not experienced and didn't really know how to bypass it and start at the beginning. When I ran projectors in school, I used to try to show the leader just because I liked looking at it. What I was going to discuss today is brief history of Facebook that I got off the internet. Mark Zuckerberg found it when he was 23 while studying psychology at Harvard University. He was a computer programmer, and he had already developed a number of social networking websites for fellow students, including CourseMatch, which allowed users to view taking their degree, and FaceMash, where you could rate people's attractiveness. In February 2004, he launched Facebook. It was, as it was originally known, the name taken from the sheets of a paper distributed to freshmen, profiling students and staff. Within 24 hours, 1,200 Harvard students had signed up. After 1 month, over half of the undergraduate population had a profile. The network was promptly extended to other Boston universities, the Ivy League, and eventually all U.S. universities. So I guess basically Facebook started out as being a social network for colleges. It became Facebook.com in August 2005 after the address was purchased for $200,000. U.S. high schools could sign up from September 2005. Then it began to spread worldwide, reaching UK universities the following month. September 2006, the network was extended beyond educational institutions to anyone with a registered email address. The site remains free to join and makes a profit through advertising revenue. Yahoo and Google are among companies which have expressed interest in a buyout, with rumored figures of $2 billion being discussed. Mark Zuckerberg, sorry about that, has so far refused to sell. The site's features have continued to develop during 2007. Users can now give gifts to friends, post free classified advertisements, and even develop their own applications. Graffiti and Scrabble are particularly popular. This month, the company announced that the number of registered users had reached 30 million, making it the largest social networking site with an education focus. Earlier in the year, there were rumors that Prince William had registered, although that was it turned out to be an imposter. This month, officials banned a flash mob-style water fight in Hyde Park organized through Facebook due to public safety fears, and there was further controversy at Oxford as students became aware that university authorities were checking their Facebook profiles. So, interesting story on Facebook. You have the other social networking, Friendster, which I had heard about it. I guess older one, and don't know if it's really used much anymore. And MySpace, I started a page with MySpace and never got very far with it after I learned about Facebook. I just like the Facebook layout better, and I like it. I found a lot of old friends. I went to school in Okinawa, lived there for 5 years. I found old friends on Facebook, so it's great for communicating, and I like Facebook. I'm glad, hats off to Mark Zuckerberg for coming up with this, and as always, thanks for watching.